Hey, what's up guys, it's Henry here, and today I have a really good gameplay for you, but first I want to tell you guys that this is the first episode of a new series. I'm going to have 3 running series on my channel. Trick Shotting Challenge, cut commentaries, and this is going to be my class setups. So what I'm going to do for these is I'm going to get good gameplays with each class, and I'm going to do a video about them, like about my favorite classes that I use. Like, they're not going to be my sniping classes because those are pretty obvious. Like, this one you'll see it's not all sniping class. I snipe a lot in the beginning. But, like, as you can see, I'm going off right now sniping. But yeah, so let's start off with this video. The class that I'm using is a DSR, and a Remington shotgun class, which has been working insane for me. Like, this is my first class. This is the class I use, like, all the time. And, so for the attachments for my Remington are the laser sight and the long barrel, and I use the laser sight just so I can get a better like idea of where I'm aiming when I'm not scoping in with my shotgun, because a lot of the times with the Remington you don't scope in, you don't have time to scope in. But yeah, that's why I'm using laser sight, and then long barrel so I can just have a little extra distance with my Remington, because it's not a very long distance gun. But my whole idea behind putting the DSR in, which the attachments for that are CPU, or the only attachment is ballistic CPU. The reason why I have that is so I have a long distance and I have a short distance weapon, and since I'm pretty good with the DSR, the combination works pretty well. So yeah, those are the weapons, and you'll see in this I also get a really sick clip. I get a 5 on screen with my Remington. It's my first like good clip. I've gotten faded quads with like reg guns, and I got a multi on ghosts, but that's all. Really. And so yeah, this is my first really good clip. And yeah, I also use the C4 for my for the one extra like equipment, because it gives you sometimes if there's someone like hiding behind a wall, you can just throw it over. It's a really newbie thing to use, I know, but it really helps with this kind of class setup. So yeah, the perks which I use are, for the first perk I use Flak Jacket, for the second perk I use Scavenger, and for the last one I use Tac Mask, because those make it so that you're pretty much resistant to the Tac Mask and Flak Jacket make it so you're resistant to most equipment, and the Scavenger is obviously so you can pick up ammo and go on long streaks. But yeah, these are really important. You make sure you use these. They're a really good combination, so this way if people like throw a C4, you won't die. If you forget to crouch with a bouncing Betty, you'll just get really damaged, but you won't die. So yeah, that's really important. And you'll have to use the wild card overkill, so you can use 2 different guns, or so you can use 2 different primary guns instead of using a primary and a secondary. So yeah, what you want to now I'll tell you like what you want to do with this class. What you want to do with the class, with this kind of class setup, is you want to not like camp. It's not a camping setup at all. It's that you make sure you don't camp with this setup, because if you camp, since there's no silencers on this, people know where you are. They'll get you from different angles, and it's just if 2 people come from 2 ways, you can't like kill them. There's no rapid fire weapons on this, so there's no way you can like turn on people really well, because the DSR is a very slow weapon. In the Remington, you can't do from long distances, so you're pretty much screwed if you're camping. So what you have to do, you have to move around towards where the spawns are, and then hide behind walls until you get the advantage. And then when you attack, you kill the first person, then you like sprint in. You'll be shielded by the bodies that you're shooting, and you kind of confuse the other person, like there's just someone rushing in. Like you'll see in my example where I'm spawn trapping them. Well, it's not really, yeah, you'll see in my example where I spawn trap them, where I get the clip. It's like I don't get killed, I just run around into their spawn and I get a 5 on, and I don't die. I just come back, and I think I go on a 15 kill streak. So yeah, you'll see that. But this class, I'm gonna rate it. I'm gonna put a rating for every class setup that I do. The rating for this class is a 9.5. This is probably my favorite class as of right now on Call of Duty Black Ops 2. There's just so many advantages to this class, especially if you're good with the DSR. Like the Remington takes no time at all to pick up, but the DSR takes little time. And yeah, right around here I'm gonna get my 5 on screen pretty soon once the spawns flip. It's really sick, like you'll see. Yeah, it's gonna start right around here. So yeah, I'll just wait a sec for it to happen. So as you see, I wait here until my radar shows that they're all on that side. I wait till the first one comes in. I don't challenge again on that side because I know I'll die. And then I start going off right here. You go into the spawn, you confuse them, and look at this 5 on screen. That was insane. If he hadn't taken that, it would have been a rolling 5 on. But that was pretty sick. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say about the class. The gameplay is going to end pretty soon. I get a few more kills, like right here. I get 2 more, I think, or I might get 3 more actually. And then the game's going to end pretty soon. So, yeah, this class is, guys, definitely try it out. It's really good on Nuketown and Raid. Those are my 2 favorite maps to use it on. I mean, those are 2 of the best maps. It's also I've actually been doing pretty well with it on Plaza, because there's a lot of different places where you can like hide behind walls and then they come around in groups and you kill them. So it's a really useful class in general for many different maps. So yeah, the gameplay is wrapping up now. I don't get any more kills. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Comment which kinds of guns you want me to use if you want me to make a class setup for you. And yeah, comment, rate, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.